everyone, wagwan, and what are you doing? I hope you're doing very, very much well. Thank you so much for always keeping it right here, Urban TV 254. Of course, we make sure that we are keeping you posted with all the trends and everything that you need to know. Welcome to Urban News, where we bring you up to speed with what's making trends and what is of interest, all the way from matters, politics, entertainment, business, sports, and everything in between. My name is Sue Senge. Now, today we start with Morara Kebaso, the activist and business person in Kenya, has come out now to say that he actually received a call from the big man himself, President William Ruto, all the way from State House. And he says that the president was actually offering him a job, which he denied. He says at the time the call was coming in, crossing over to Ruto's camp was like a death sentence. He says the president blanketed the job offer as an opportunity to be mentored actually, and also to grow politically. Now, this is a question to you. If you were to be offered a job by the president, would you take it? Leave a comment down below and let's keep conversating. Now it looks like we are actually in the beefing season in the Kenyan entertainment industry. Now, let's start here. The first beef is actually Otile Brown, man like light skin, that's what they call him, with the one and only Bien Aime. Now, it started with actually Bien alikuwa tu mchokozi. He decided after Otile Brown's manager stepped down and actually he resigned and he said he doesn't want to be associated anymore. Bien took that, posted on his Insta stories, and then he put a bed of his own music, the latest track, All My Enemies Are Suffering. And so this did not sit well with actually Otile Brown, because he says this guy is just always riding on the wave. As of now, there is also a comment that he says, because this beef has actually grown into now not only BN, it's grown into soul, Sauti Soul and Soul generation, where Otile Brown now says that, you know what, you guys are always dissing me in public and then you are in my DMs. Kiniomba pale msamaha, which you guys, it should be applying both ways, that if you are dissing me in public, also let the apologies be actually also in public. And these are some of the comments. Watu wanasema huyu jamaa alijamia BN juu ya kupeleka jogo place hajawahi fika. Lethal, you guys, lethal. There's another one says, mimi sio fan wa Otile, lakini jamaa amehold position yake kwa music industry ya Kenya, ndio maana hawa vijana wa soul generation lazima wajaribu kumdiss. Maybe I can take one more. Someone says, light skin akiwa ameboeka lazima kieleweke. Light skin wakiboeka lazima kieleweke. That is also one of the supporters. Looks like this one is soul generation's supporters. Someone also says, Soul generation yote haitoi obizi, tutakuwa serious sasa. Otile Brown's music all the time, classics tupu. You can also engage with us, but still also in matters beefing, Paroty, Vanulu, ama ni Vunulu. I hope I'm not butchering his name. He's come out with a video actually trying to just make sure that he's advising the one and only Toxic Lyrikali. And he says, you know what, Toxic, why are you always dissing people and coming off to social media to say these people are seeking just to find, maybe to have collaborations with you? And that has not sat well with a lot of Toxic Lyrikali's supporters, This is actually a summation of what Vanulu was saying is actually mpandangazi ushuka. But this is what the fans were saying. Heri nyinyi mnaogopa mapenzi, mimi naogopa kuandika jina ya God in small letters. That one, you will always find that one Kenyan on the comment section who is always commenting things that are off topic. Someone says, advice zenyu mjiweke juu huyu jamaa nani anamsikiza kweli. So this one, he was referring to actually Paroty. And he's saying that who is actually listening to Paroty right now. Haya, mwingine anasema kama ulishindwa enda usikize J Melody. Haya, another one says huyu Vonulu anakuanga na mdomo sana. Wewe na mmecha mtu sana. Mnataka kuwaka moto kama dragon. Someone says kiburi ni yeye mwenyewe, because actually Vonulu said that actually Toxic Lyrikali is akona kiburi at some point, because, and then he continued to allude to the fact that upanda, ngazi ushuka. So he was actually telling Toxic, you know what, nitafute tuongee ma story alafu tuweze kuadvisiana, because he also says that in the next 2 years there is something that will be there's an interaction that you'd want, but because you've been dismissing a lot of people right now, you might not have anything to say. So about the beef, Vanulu na the fans, because it's not about Toxic, because Toxic has not commented. Someone says, wewe ujui alitokea wapi hizo beats, ni za doba za kitambo. Some weird people trying to stay irrelevant. Mwingine anasema weird people trying to stay relevant. Mwingine anasema walisema akili ni nywele lakini hawako specify. Wacha niachie hapo. Let's now move to the sporting world. Now, in the sporting world, we all know that the Harambee Stars are gearing up to face DRC Congo in their opening fixture at the African Nations Championship, that is the CHAN. And right now, the Stars will be moving into this championship without their midfielder, the attacking midfielder, Mohamed Bajaber, because actually he has signed a 2-year deal with the Tanzania Giants Simba SC. Do you think the Stars will make it without Mohamed, because this was a key player in this team? You can keep engaging with us and leave me a comment right there on the comment sections, and let's have conversations. Well, that is all we had in store for you right here at Urban News. If you have any concerns or requests that you want us to be covering, you can also reach us at Urban TV 254 on all our socials: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Find us at Urban TV, and of course you can always find me at Susenge on all social media platforms. Until next time, have a good one and stay lit.